Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another week of English. If you did take time off, if you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had a tough week. You might notice I'm inside right now. Just a lot of horn honking. I live near Little Portugal, and people were pretty excited today. So I moved the show inside. Just want to start off the week with a little bit of information to help people out. Um, One of the somewhat surprising and common questions I'm getting is about video and audio uploads. A lot of people seem to be struggling with this, which is hilarious because, you know, you guys are supposed to be the generation that knows, grew up with technology and can use it in all these ways and can Snapchat your way out of anything. But for some reason, some people don't know how to upload a video, which is fine. Um, but couple things. This Express Lab idea, in a couple of your assignments, they talk about an Express Lab. It's obsolete. It doesn't really matter. You don't need to use it. We're not going to get a key for it. It's probably not great technology. Um, I use a lot of these tools down here, and if you don't have a tool that you know how to use for sure, you know, as one of your 21st century skills that you should be definitely developing, especially for an online course, you need to kind of figure out a way to do that and to research it. So, let's just take you down the wormhole of how that might look. Um, so, if I were going to start and I didn't know anything at all, let me just go here. So if I didn't know anything at all, and I type into Google how to record audio on a Mac, it will give me some options right away just by doing a simple Google search. If you have Mac OS time, yeah, okay, I have that. You may use the built-in QuickTime 10 player. Oh, awesome. Open the file menu and select new audio recording. You may click on the down arrow to select. Okay, perfect. So I read that, and then I go to my QuickTime. I record something. This is what I recorded. It's quite brilliant. Listen to this.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for being here with me today.
Okay, so whatever. Okay, so that's one part of it. I now have a recorded, I now have a recording, and then I have to figure out how to save it, and I'm sure if I go through this, it would tell me all of those things as well. But then I wanted to, instead of, dropping it in a file, I thought maybe I'll upload it to YouTube. Also something that people don't seem to know how to do, but which is pretty simple to set up for yourself, and you can Google that as well. So I tried to upload it to, all right, let me try this again. You may as well see it. So I'm going to try to upload that file. So I'm going to select that file. I see this audio recording, and I'm going to try to do it. And it says the file you uploaded contains only audio and no video. You can't do it. Learn how to easily convert your audio track to a video file type. Oh wow, they're going to tell me how to do it. Maybe I should read it. Perfect. Upload audio or image files. Convert audio and image files into a format that will work on YouTube. And then it gives me all of these ideas. How to convert audio files if you use Windows. How to convert audio files if you use a Mac. Two very different things. And then I can try to do that. Okay? So, again, I could give you some suggestions. For instance, I personally, I don't think you can see this actually, but the webcast that I'm using, you could just make one of those, and that would be good enough for me. But there's a million ways to make these things, including iMovie and Garage Band. For Mac users, if you're not a Mac user, if you're a PC user, there's a million ways to do them. And it's your responsibility to find a way to get it to me. And if you don't have the technology, I mean, this is the 21st century. This is my phone. I like it. I'm sure you have one too. We use these things all the time. We send images and upload them all the time. It takes a couple seconds if you don't know how to do it, but educate yourself. It won't take that long. Okay? I don't think I need to beat that point to death. If you're having trouble with the space, just find a way to upload it to YouTube. I That would be my best case scenario. And if you really can't find a way, then I'll try to give you another place to drop it. Like I might give you a Dropbox address. Okay, so Unit 2. Unit 2 is a weird unit. There's no doubt about it. It's a Shakespearean unit. I know some people often would just prefer if we did like, 3 essay questions or something more traditional, but that's not how this was designed, and we chose some of the assignments that are a little non-traditional. I don't expect you to be a miracle worker with Shakespeare when you don't spend most of your life working through Shakespeare. So the iambic pentameter, you need to research it and figure it out how to do it, and then do your best at creating that poem. The blocking, which refers to thinking about a scene and how the movement on stage takes place. Again, I don't expect miracles, but I expect you to try to do that. And both of those are, they'll be marked liberally, meaning I will give you the benefit of the doubt since you don't have a lot of experience with either of these things. But remember, the rubrics are there to guide you. So think about some of those points to get full marks. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say for now. If you have specific questions about them, then please send them to me. But take the time to go through them. Okay? My hours this week, again, I have a new child. He is now a full week and 2 days. Saul's doing great. Just eats and sleeps and poos. Amazing. But as a result, I am up early, and I'll check my emails usually, and then I spend my other son's nap online, and then usually at night as well for at least 2 of those 3 hours. And I will be getting back to you much more regularly than I did over the weekend. And oh yeah, this point, Big Brother's watching you. Some people, and not a lot of people are doing a lot of great work, so don't think this is the norm. But some people will send me, these kind of frantic messages being like, "Sir, I don't know what's going on. I can't figure out anything. I'm just kind of lost." And then, I think it's important that you know that I know a few things about you, and let me just show you what I mean by that. I mean, from my viewpoint, I can go to a class list, okay, and I can take any name on here, okay, and these are all your names, and I don't want to embarrass anyone or anything, but I'll just give you an example from somebody I know who has put some time into the course, and he's actually online right now. This green dot, by the way, means that you're online, and I can go and I can look at your progress. And one of the stats they give me is they tell me how much time you've spent on the number of visits you've made and the amount of time you've spent online. Now, obviously people can leave their computers open, and I'm not really checking your stats, but if you have under this time spent, somewhere like 2 minutes, and your number of visits is like 3, meaning you haven't really looked through anything at all, then I don't really think that's fair to then ask me to do that work for you. I mean, part of the course, like any course, is exploring on your own, and this is a more independent course than that. So the point of you sending me a question is when you are not clear on a specific assignment and a specific aspect of it, and you want me to help out. Okay? Back to what we were talking about before, rubrics, blocking the scene. Here it is. If you want to know what's going on for that, start here, and then if you have a specific question, ask me about it, and I will be happy to walk you through it. And again, Jeffrey or whoever I was using there, you just used your example because I knew you were putting a lot of work into the course, And again, if it says 6 hours, I don't know if you're spending 6 hours on this. You might, look at it for 2 seconds and then go spend 20 hours offline. So I'm not using that to gauge you or to evaluate or anything like that. But it does give me some indication of people who haven't signed in or thought about the course at all. So good luck this week, everybody. Really, again, there are no bad questions. You should contact me whenever you need one, but don't get discouraged or despair. Take it one assignment at a time and perfect those. Remember, you are supposed to be online for roughly 5 to 6 hours a day, and to perfect your craft that way. I'm giving the chance for resubmissions, and you can keep resubmitting, but I have to warn you that I don't just give out marks because you resubmit again. I go back over them and I make sure that you've actually listened to the critique and made some significant changes to warrant a new mark. Okay? Have a great week, everybody, and we will talk soon.